Wait for it.
Dude, come on now. Who made this? I hope he shared, or maybe I gotta look at it because maybe he did share it. But bro, what's with the? Y'all see it right there? So, I was after that. What was it? Nintendo Switch Mortal Kombat reaction video I did. I was given another game that I was told that could compete with being as bad as that Nintendo Switch Mortal Kombat 1. Let me make it clear. Mortal Kombat 1 on Nintendo Switch. I love the Mortal Kombat 1 outside of that. I'm talking about the Nintendo Switch version. I was not happy with that. You can see the reaction for yourself. But yeah, I was shown another game that is as worse or right next to Mortal Kombat 1. And I could already tell from a little bit of the thumbnail right there. That is supposed to be King Kong in 2023. I have to see what this is. I was looking up different channels that was talking about this game. I like Young Yeah, and whenever I do reactions, I always do my best to react to channels that showcase the content I'm looking for, to give them shout outs. Sorry, that's the longer way of saying I just want to give flowers to people I watch. So Young Yeah was talking about it. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. I want to see his take. I mean, it says Skull Island. First off, I didn't know. Oh, yes, I did. I do remember a Skull Island game was announced. I can't remember when, though. Rise of Kong mocked by internet as worse than Lord. Oh, yeah, that Gollum. I did see that video. Didn't do a reaction to it because, I saw the video of that already. But this really has me wondering, when you see stuff like this, we're in 2023. I guess these game companies forget that there's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all these other ones, Rumble, all this other stuff. They must forget that all that exists. And the reason I say that is because either they forget that it exists or they don't care about the backlash they're going to get. With all the sources now to talk to your fans, or whether it's internet or internet covered it all, but you would think to be careful what you put out there because you know it's going to spread, whether if it's good or bad. If you post something bad, you know with all them internet sites that it's going to be talked about. Even from people who are not even thinking about playing the game. I forgot about Skull Island game. But I'm still disappointed of the fact that people will sell a game that looks ridiculous. And yes, that Gollum picture, I was disappointed about that too. And I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I wasn't going to play the Gollum game, but it's crazy how so little effort wants to be put into something and they'll charge $70. And I'll always be against it. And I will react to them. And I'm someone, as you saw with the Nintendo Switch Mortal Kombat video, I'm respectfully disappointed because I'm not going to be cussing people out and wish people get fired. People got jobs and you don't know the backstory, but it doesn't excuse the fact that you're like, let me charge $70. Like the Mortal Kombat one, I was saying if you was going to release it, at least put it $20. 20. You know, had some hiccups. You couldn't get it done on time the way you wanted it to. $20. But no, $70. I still, y'all, so, no joke. So when I did that reaction and I saw the Mortal Kombat video for $70, the Nintendo Switch version, I went to Target. I had to see it with my own eyes. And it's in Target for $69.99. Even with me looking at my phone, I'm like, I was shocked, but I still couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it, bro. It's something. These companies are getting really comfortable, and I'm so glad the backlash is happening, but these companies are really getting comfortable with showing little effort and still charging $70. The same way they're getting real comfortable with these monetizations. Like, I'm an Overwatch fan who refuses, and I'm glad, Young Yeah made a video about it. Hold up. Well, I already made a video about it too, talking about it myself, about how me as a Overwatch fan and a Mora main when I play Overwatch, but whenever I do play Overwatch, I was looking forward to the Diablo skin right there. They advertise it and everything. And then when the DLC comes out, it's behind a $40 paywall. This stuff, these companies are getting way too comfortable, and I'm so glad YouTubers, Twitch, whatever, they've been talking about it, are putting it down. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So, and the best way to put it down, like I always say when it comes to movies you don't like or TV shows, just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Anyway, let's see what we got here.
When Lord of the Rings Golem launched back in May of 2023, I thought to myself, surely it cannot get worse than this. Surely we have peaked. And by peaked, I mean to the bottom. Surely we have peaked to the bottom of the iceberg. Hell, to the bottom of the ocean with the Lord of the Rings Golem. Surely.
And I gave him his flowers a little bit earlier, but I'll say it again. Shout out to Young, yeah.
There cannot be a worse game this year. Well, in comes Skull Island Rise of Kong to challenge this notion. Now, to give you an idea for how bad Golem was, so you can understand what it takes to be worse than Golem, it launched with a Metascore of 34% from 56 critic reviews and a user score of 1.2. On OpenCritic, only 4% of critics recommended. On Steam, you can see that.
To be real though, I was even saying that when I first saw the trailer of Golem way before the game was out. What interest is it to play that game? Like, I like Lord of the Rings a lot. I don't like this new one that's on Amazon Prime. I refuse to watch that. But the previous ones, Return of the King, Towers, that. But as much as I like them, and I like the previous game, I can't remember what the title was. I would not play a game that centers around Golem. I could see that. I said I could see that being very boring after a while. After an hour, you're like, okay, I can only walk around and climb on things for so long. So I was wondering, just it as a game itself for Golem, where's that fan base? You have to really like Golem as a character to play his game, to pay $70 to play his game. Forget graphics. I'm just thinking about the game itself. Like, it must be a huge fan base for Golem. Not saying he was bad, but for you to make a game just for him for $70, I was wondering that. Maybe it was a lot of y'all that was looking forward to it. Let me know in the comments.
Review score of 36% with only 352 reviews. And going to Steam charts, you can see nobody's playing it right now. There was a 24-hour peak of 8 players, and the most amount of players we saw at the same time was 758 players 5 months ago. This game was so bad that certain reviewers straight up could not finish and score this game. Hell, reviewers had more of a fun time coming up with fun headlines than playing the game. We're talking about a situation where Golem straight up became the worst reviewed game of the year. Now, we still haven't seen critic review scores for Skull Island Rise of Kong, but it might just surpass. Somehow this game justified charging $70 for this garbage.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're getting real comfortable with that. Half effort or terrible effort for $70. Oh my goodness.
That's just one of many examples. I mean, there are compilations of Golem bugs and glitches.
It's like we got to go back to PlayStation 3, YouTube, PlayStation 2 games, because they're looking Twitter, better than some of this. Oh my goodness.
Even looking at screenshots like this, you can see that this is not only one of the worst games of 2023, just straight up one of the worst games in our modern time. This was a disastrous enough game launch that it straight up shut down the game development division of Daedalic Entertainment, the developer and publisher behind this atrocity.
Oh,
now here
dang,
comes a new
bro.
challenger, Rise of Kong,
bad,
Skull
dude.
Island, which I did talk about in a video that I published on July 23rd, 2023. I had suspicions that this might become a Golem type of situation, titling the video Skull Island Rise of Kong trailer mocked by internet called The Next Golem. And for good reason. Screenshots that leaked before the game's official announcement looked like this. I mean, need I say more? Just look at this. This is not flattering in the least. And then
why are they making these PS5 games look like
of seeing
mobile?
the game
and
in motion,
that could be an insult to mobile games. Because I've seen some good mobile-looking games. I've never seen a trailer for this game. I've seen
Unleash Your Fury.
A picture a while ago. I can't remember. I remember hearing news that the game was coming out, but seeing this, I'm like, okay, I've never seen a trailer of this game.
That was shown before the game's launch was not flattering.
Oh man, dude, they said that was PS5. I saw that cover. Seeing people buying next-gen systems and paying an extra $10 now,
across the board,
and now that's the weird. That's what annoys me, is that they already made a new system. Because we had Xbox One and PlayStation 4. They made a new system because graphically, all this other stuff that's going to come with it. I can't even say all that other stuff because it wasn't that much of a difference, like stuff they added. But the stuff they added is what made people buy it. So they expect their product, when they release games, to be top-notch. You know, like how the new Spider-Man game, that looks amazing. That's how, and I said this before, I don't care how much work you got to put into it. When you have us upgrade a new system, and then on top of it, you add an extra $10. I want that product top notch. Period. There's no excuses. Or bring the prices back down, and we'll go back to PS4 and Xbox One. But it's like the more you gotta pay, the less work they feel like they gotta do, and it makes no sense. And it's not just this game; it's other games.
4.2 thousand dislikes versus 461 likes on IGN.
Who's liking it? That's the interesting part. Like 2,200 people. I know it has more dislikes. Who is liking it? It has to be the people in the company to make it look good. It has to be, or some bots, because who in the world is like, oh yeah, that's a good looking game, and if you put in the comments right now, you just trolling. If you put in the comments saying, hey, this game look good, yeah, you trolling. Okay. I ain't even going to respond to that. But anyway, yeah, that's my response. You're trolling.
Dislikes,
but 2,200 people, still a lot of people. Who's liking this?
Even worse when you see the game in action, which is now possible because the game launched today, October 17th, 2023.
Wow. We're going to launch on my cousin's birthday. This trash.
Uploaded by YouTuber
Happy birthday, Leah.
This segment in particular is being memed.
Sorry that this game is released on your birthday.
Every bit of footage seen of this game can be memed.
Dude, look at the surrounding, bro.
Look at the graphics, like.
I hate the camera angle.
PS2 era.
PS2 era, yes.
And then the
we need to start bringing them games back.
Basic, bland.
If that's what that's the movement they're doing is now going back to the PS2 era. Oh wait, wait. Hold on. That's a cinematic.
The AI obviously.
Wow, you know how cinematics usually look better? Dang, that looks worse, bro. Like even I'll give that to Mortal Kombat Nintendo Switch version is their animated their cutscene graphics look good. Their gameplay was just terrible. Oh wow. Dude, look at those eyes, bro.
Wait for it.
Dude, come on now. Who made this? I hope he shared, or maybe I gotta look at it because maybe he did share it. But bro, what's with the what is dude? Come on, man. This it has to stop, bro. Shout out to Young, these other people that are talking about it. This has to stop. And honestly, I'm never for people losing their jobs. But like when I hear Golem that company lost, they shut down. It's respectfully, I understand. You can't do that to the paying customer. At the end of the day, we, the consumers, are the reason their bills are paid. So it just in my head, I'm like, you should want to make the product right, or don't make it at all. You're spending all this money. Well, I don't know how much money you spend on this nonsense, but whatever money you spend all this money for no return. I would love, if you're watching this, if you bought this, I would love to know who bought this game. There's no way people bought it. You would have to be a huge King Kong fan where you know this game is trash, but you love King Kong. That's a heck of a fan. Because there's no way, not even a kid would buy this game. Like, even me as a kid, I had standards. Like, goodness gracious, there's no way. Look at those eyes, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at the movement.
Wow. To somehow look much worse than Golem. I mean, that takes years of scientific advancement, and yet they've done it here. Now, there is no Metascore for this game yet, as review copies were not distributed.
Dude, you already know.
User scores here on Steam. You can see what some people are saying.
Wait, stop. Wait. Who's the developer? Never heard of him. Game Mill Entertainment. Never heard of him. Yeah. If y'all new to the video game world, this is not a good first game to release. Maybe they've been around for a while. I don't know. I've never heard of them. But, y'all got your names on this, bro. Somebody said, let's release this. That's crazy, bro.
And by the way, this game came out at $40. It has since been discounted with a $20 discount here. It's
Wait, what was it? Wait, how much was it?
You can see what some people are saying already. And by the way, this game came out at $40.
So it wasn't $70. Which, it was Golem that he said was $70. I bet they learned from Golem. They're like, we can't charge $70. Still, no excuse. I'm not defending anything. At least they didn't charge $70, which then would have made me a little more annoyed. Because I was annoyed with Golem and annoyed with Mortal Kombat. $40 is still too high. This is, and I'll stick to it, $20. The Golem, Nintendo Switch Mortal Kombat needs to be priced regularly $20. I ain't even talking about sale. $40 for this trash is ridiculous. Respectfully trash. It is. It is not. It is. We're in 2023, and you released on PS5. I can name a lot of mobile games, a ton of PS3 games, and Xbox 360 games. So I can name some Xbox games like that. This nah. Even the movement when he was smashing the floor.
Discounted with a $20 discount here. It's $31.99 or.
Oh, look! Oh, I just noticed it too. They have a Colossal edition. That's almost $60 before it went on sale. Colossal. What came with that? Includes 2 items. Oh, a pack. What you gonna do with the pack with King Kong? I'm not even gonna research it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This Colossal edition.
Ain't worth an extra $15.
That's gone down to $42.30. Even $32 is an insulting price point for a game that sets the bar of quality so low. Here's what some of the reviews read like. Charging £35 for this game is one of the most audacious things I've seen in my life. Holy shit, is this bad? How is this even allowed to be sold? We've peaked again to the bottom.
Yes, it's like, who is saying, yes, let's do a check mark, let's release it.
Devs, the licensing for this. That's the thing about this. Like, in this day and age, who gives out the license for IPs that are as renowned as Lord of the Rings and King Kong?
That's what I was saying for Mortal Kombat. Like, I don't know why would you release that for Nintendo Switch. I would have just, if I was them, I would have just taken the backlash that there's no Nintendo Switch game, because I'm not releasing that. Or I would have said Nintendo Switch coming out in 2024 if I want to put the time in to work on it. If not, I'm going to get a lot of fans getting it on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So, wait, it's on PC, right? Yeah, PC. So, I'm not going to mess up my reputation by showing a $20 game because people on Nintendo want it. No offense. And honestly, I think people on Nintendo will understand. I think people from Nintendo will understand. No. They not for them to pay $70 for what, you can see my reaction to that.
Developers, like, who is not doing their due diligence to check on the developer's track record and history? In the case of Skull Island Rise of Kong, this game was developed by Iguana Bee and published by Game Mill Entertainment, neither of which who have a great track record. If you look at games published by
so they
Game
have
Mill,
been here for a while.
These are the kinds of games that they publish, stuff that could be considered shovelware, with their most prominent game release being Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
I was about to say, I see a lot of Nickelodeon
has
stuff.
Gone down super well. And then as far as the developer goes, Iguana Bee, these are the games that they've published, some G.I. Joe games and some other stuff that's not all that prominent and who you wouldn't expect to really make.
It's like before we buy a game, we got to research these companies to see what else they release first.
With an all-time peak of 22 players as of the game's launch, with only 17 players playing right now. I don't suspect that these numbers are going to get much higher. These numbers make Golem's all-time peak of 758 players look like a breakout success. Word has already been spreading far and wide. In fact, we have a tweet here that has garnered over 62,000 likes in just a few hours. Word is already spreading far and wide. On Twitter, you'll find tweets like these that have garnered over 62,000 likes, highlighting some of the memeable clips from the game.
That's insulting, bro. I'm looking at that picture and I'm so annoyed, bro. Like, that's insulting. As a gamer myself, that's insulting. And I know there's a lot of King Kong fans out there, and they probably would love to get a game like this. Look at this. Look at the eyes again.
That zoom in.
That's the worst part, bro.
Just one of many.
Look at this. Look at this movement.
Let's highlight another tweet that has gone viral by showcasing another cutscene from the game that looks equally dreadful. New King Kong game looks like Game of the Year material, sarcastically says this to a user.
I'm about to say.
Here's the clip in question.
Oh my goodness, look how the dust look, bro.
Even the audio sounds all kinds of messed up.
PS5? Really?
And the faces that we see
It don't matter what system, bro. If it was on PS4 and Xbox One, that's insulting.
Oh my god. Hold on, I need to see. I need to see this.
Oh, that's bad, bro. That's bad, dude. King Kong reacting like that, bro.
I understand. That's the face you make.
Nah, I'm not gonna talk bad about the movies. That's another thing. Why is the movies looking so great graphically, but then the game comes out like this?
Where he said, "Step aside, Elden Ring."
Oh my goodness.
It is all kinds of jank.
I'll say, what just happened? I don't even know what happened right there. There's no way somebody's doing a playthrough of this game. While he's talking, let me see this. Let me see. There's no way somebody's doing a playthrough of this game.
Platforming and exploration possible. Skipping ahead, I mean. That's this whole segment.
They did play it. Maybe this person got paid to do it, because I like this channel. MK Ice and Fire did a full game playthrough. Sorry if that was loud. It was a plane flying by. But yeah, I like his channel, or her, whoever it is. But MK Ice and Fire did a full no commentary playthrough. And yeah, but more than likely he got paid to do that. There's no way he just out of his own free will did that. Yeah, man. Whew, at least you got paid for it, bro. At least you got paid for it. There's no way he did that for free. There's no way. He got paid for it.
Yeah, you get the idea. Next up, we got a clip from Rick as well, who said, "I take back everything bad I said about Godzilla PS4. Game Mill, King Kong deserves better than whatever this is supposed to be." What do we have here? You can see all these visual
goodness, bro.
All of the glitched out.
What are you trying to go for? Well, no, I don't even want to say the game because I might insult them, but I'll say it anyway. They're trying to go for Borderlands 1, but that's an insult.
How does a PS2 game run at 15 frames per second with modern hardware?
I've seen enough. I really have. This is on a good note. It's getting called out, and it seems like, I mean, unless they got the money to hold on, but another company might be shutting down, and I don't praise that. Like I hate hearing people don't have jobs. Well, when it comes to what they want to do with this, but at the same time, I can't say you don't deserve it. I'm not a liar. If they're like, well, they deserve it? Yeah, if they're going to release stuff like this, and as he said, their track record wasn't good. But at the same time, I'm not going to cheer for it. I'll put it this way. I understand if they close down. But I'm not that kind of person. I'm not going to sit there, cuss them out, or say, get fired, don't feed your family. I'm not going to do all that. But this is unacceptable. And that's all I had to say. So, could it be the worst looking game of the year? Probably. I don't know. Between this, Golem, and Mortal Kombat 1 Nintendo version, they're in competition, and it's only October. So we got to December. I'm pretty sure with the Backlash, Golem, King Kong, and Mortal Kombat Nintendo version came out with, if there's another company that's about to release a game that's as bad as this or close to it or worse, they're probably putting a hold on it. I would take the money loss, and because with the money loss, I could still have another chance. People don't know what I was about to release, so the consumer might give me another chance. If I release this to the consumer and whoever gave us the money to make the project is not going to want to mess with us, more than likely. So I would take my chances with that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Is this the worst game of the year? If you played it, please let me know in the comments if you bought it. If you did, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Like, say what I said of a Nintendo Switch and the Mortal Kombat. I am sorry. And for the Golem players, I am sorry. And again, wait, I keep saying so. Why am I? I didn't make the game. Anyways, love y'all.